We're going to find out how to extract rasx file data which contains your plot data and use the origin software to plot them as a graph. And for this example, we will be getting multiple graphs and trying to merge them. So let's say you have some graph like this, and then you have some graph which is like this, and then you have some graph which is like this. Now we want to overlay all of them in one graph and observe them so we can compare them. Yep. So first step is to extract the plot data from something called the rasx extension file, which is containing your XRD data. Yep. So there is something called the file ext extractor. You can just search up ras file extractor. Just a typo there. ras ras file extractor, and you should see something called the file ext. This is the one you want to go for, and you can search this place where you can add your file in. So this is how a rasx file looks. Usually if you try to open it, it'll show you some gibberish. So you just click and wait for your flight to reach its destination, I guess. um, it should take about 2 minutes. Yeah, there we go. And this is what we are interested to look at. This is the x-axis and this is your y-axis, and this one is the true value. So what you need to do is download this and copy everything. Control A, Control C, close this and open a Excel file, make a new workbook, and actually define the x-axis as 2 theta, which is the degree of angle, and then your y-axis as intensity. And now you can just click on Control V. We are interested in the x and the y-axis to plot the profile. So you hold down the shift button, then click right arrow, then hold down the control button while holding the shift button down, and click the down arrow button, and then Control C. You can close now. You don't need to save, and click on yes because it has to be saved onto your clipboard. So that's done. Now we plot. So let's plot it. Click the origin software, open the software, and automatically you'll get a book here. If you don't get it, you can just click on the workbook here, and you can paste it here. Click on the number 1 and click on Control V. There we go. Now just if you click on line, this is a line option. Choose your x and y axis. There we go. You have a graph, and you can double tap on this to give it a color. You can give it a color green, or you can give it, just click on this, and you can even write here as example A. You can edit this out. Yeah. Now I want to show you how to overlay the graph. So that's the main agenda of this video. So let's go to the XRD files. So here is all my data, the plot data. So this data you can ask your vendor or the person who's carrying out the XRD to give you the comma separated value, and you can directly get the x and y axis rather than them giving you a rasx file and then using this. But this is one method as to how you can work around it. Now we can use this data again. You click on shift right button, control down, copy. Okay, and let's go on to origin. You can click here, minimize, and what you can do here is you can do control add new column, add one more column, and check this out. This is y-axis. We need to make one of them as x-axis, so double click there, make it x, apply, okay, and you can again paste control V. This is how it looks, and here you can give it as the long name as 2 theta, and this is intensity typo again, my bad, and your units as CPS as counts per second, 2 theta as degrees. Oh god, my bad, just type the unit as degrees, CPS. and the comments you can give. So let's call this as sample A and this is sample B. There we go. And now we can click on line. It'll so choose your x-axis as 2 theta, anything. You can choose this or this because it's literally the same values. And the y-axis, because you're plotting different intensities, you choose them, click on OK, and there we go. You have your two graphs. So this is not that good of an example. I'll plot one more file so it gives you how you can actually see it. So you can click on minimize. Let's add one more column, two columns. The shortcut I use is Control D to add column, Control D. Yeah, and again make this as x-axis, apply OK, and let's get one more file, copy the intensities and the x-axis, and click on yes, and add it over here. You can just copy this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here, rename this to sample C because this is the data for sample C. And then what you have to do is click on line, x-axis is the same, B intensity, D intensity, and F intensity. Click on OK. There we go. Now we can compare. And this extra extra y-axis, we don't need it. So you can double tap here and from 0, make it from 0 scale, and there we go. This is how you do it. This is how you overlay the data, and you can just click on Control P and print. That's about it. Thank you for watching.